Hey everyone, Chris Rogers here with the extra special video today on the brand new HERO7 Black from GoPro. This camera is ridiculous, some of the new features I'm really impressed with, and in this video today I'm going to focus on some of those new features and what I find my personal favorite. So without further ado, let's get into it. The new Timewarp or Hyperlapse feature on the HERO7 is pretty insane. I'm going to do a Hyperlapse down here, just walking straight, handheld, no gimbal comparison. I'm going to have the HERO6 on 4K time-lapse video with a 2-second interval, and we're going to have the HERO7 Black on the Timewarp setting in 4K with 30 times speed. Just going to walk handheld, straight line, and we'll play both videos back and compare how good the stabilization really is. So as you guys can see, the Timewarp stabilization works extremely well, but I think the thing that is most impressive to me is how this feature literally allows anyone to be able to create a hyperlapse, something that even professional filmmakers and photographers will tell you takes weeks, months, if not years to master, and is usually a really tedious process. Now anyone can create a near perfect professional looking hyperlapse in just minutes with practically zero experience. This is game changing for anyone looking to get into filmmaking, and all the hyperlapses that you see in this video are all my first hyperlapses that I've ever created. So when it comes to slow motion on the HERO7, this year we are getting similar power and the same power pretty much as the HERO6. We do have 1440 at 120 frames per second, which is really cool. I do enjoy shooting in 4:3 a lot, but we have the same crisp 240 frames per second in Full HD and 120 frames at 2.7K. I have noticed a slight picture quality improvement in these modes from the HERO6, which is really nice to see, but take a look at these slow-mo clips.
Time to get real.
As far as the photo modes go this year, I think from what I've seen, it's pretty much the same as HERO6. I think there is a bit of a picture quality improvement again, and I have heard there's an improvement in some of the low light photos, but as you can see, some of these photos that I've taken with the HERO6 are looking really crisp, and to plug my own product, if you want to make your GoPro photos look that little bit extra nice, you can always grab my GoPro presets. They can take your photo from this to this, or this to this. And one thing I have noticed as well with the HERO7 is the loading time when you want to play back your videos or see your videos compared to the HERO6. I have noticed quite an improvement on the HERO7, so that is really nice. Okay, so as you guys have seen, the HERO7 stabilization, or Hypersmooth as they call it, is on another level. I personally don't think anything can ever replace a gimbal, mostly because you can't get stabilization at those crispy high frame rates, like 240 frames or 120. But damn, they've done a good job this year. So right now we're going to do a little comparison with the HERO6 Black and the HERO7 Black. We're going to have Hypersmooth on the HERO7. We're going to shoot 2.7K in 4:3 at 60 frames per second on both cameras. The HERO6 without stabilization and the 7 with Hypersmooth on, to show the difference. And I think we're going to get pretty blown away by this. So I also wanted to do a side-by-side comparison with the HERO6 in a gimbal or calmer grip next to the HERO7 with Hypersmooth on. As you can see, both are really smooth, Like I said, I don't think anything will ever replace a gimbal, because you can't get those high frame rates with Hypersmooth on like you can with the gimbal. But then again, you don't have to fork out an extra $200-300 for a gimbal if you just have Hypersmooth. So there's pros and cons to both sides. So that is my 2 cents on the new HERO7 Black from GoPro. I am extremely impressed by this camera, more than I thought I'd be, to be honest. But I think this camera is going to be really great for aspiring photographers and filmmakers, just because of that Hypersmooth and Hyperlapse feature, or Timewarp as GoPro calls it. Something really impressive, something that would usually take years to master. I have now learned in literally a day how to do. As you can see by the video, it looks pretty impressive, if I say so myself. And I have one of these to give away to one of you guys. All you have to do is comment below, tell me what you want to shoot a Hyperlapse with, or what you'd like to shoot using the new Hypersmooth feature, and also follow myself and GoPro South Africa on Instagram. This giveaway is not limited to anyone in South Africa, it's open worldwide, anyone can enter, so do everything. I'll link it all below what you gotta do. And if you want to buy the HERO7, I'll have that link below. If you want to buy my presets, I'll have that link below. I think that's about a wrap. Yeah, super stoked on using this camera in the future, and thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next week. Like, subscribe, do all that. You.